How's it going, everybody? Too Spooky here, and it's time for yet another Pokemon related video. In this video today, we are going to be counting down 5 facts about Aggron. This video was suggested by a decent amount of you guys, so thank you for suggesting. But the main reason this video is happening today is because of one man suggesting this video quite a bit. The Anime Dude. So thank you so much for the suggestion, Mr. Anime Dude, and this one is going out to you.
Too spooky?
Yeah, what's up, Carl?
Well, we actually have a little bit of a problem.
Okay, well, what is it?
Well, you see, the Anime Dude actually showed up to our studio, and he wants to take part in the video.
Did you tell him to go away?
Yeah, he's not listening.
Well, I guess we don't have any other choice then. So because the Anime Dude suggested this video so much, he's actually going to be helping me out with this one today. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey there guys and gals, Aggron Fanboy 69 here, otherwise known as the Anime Dude. And today, I am here to help my good friend Too Spooky spit some facts about the best Pokemon of all time. As far as introductions go, I don't have too much to say about myself aside from the fact that I'm not just an anime YouTuber. I'm also an ace Pokemon trainer that has had the same Aggron through every Pokemon game since Emerald back when I was a little kid. So without any further delay, let's get back to the video I've been training my whole life for.
Number 1. Aggron are very territorial creatures. They generally claim an entire mountain as their territory. Because mountains are, of course, huge, Aggron generally spend the majority of their time patrolling around the mountain looking for Pokemon that are invading its territory. And if it does find any Pokemon within its territory that shouldn't be there, it beats the living crap out of them. So don't you ever go near an Aggron's mountain under any circumstances. In addition to that, Aggron also goes out of its way to take care of its territory. For instance, some Pokemon are of course welcome within its territory, but the second any of them damages the environment of that territory, Aggron is going to end their f***ing life. And if the mountain is ever subject to forest fires, landslides, or any other natural disasters, Aggron will work day and night to restore its territory by hauling topsoil up the mountain, planting trees, and anything else required to make its territory the way it used to be. Number 2!
Aggron's most important feature is its horns. Not only do Aggron fight with their horns, but they also use them to find food. You see, an Aggron's diet mainly consists of iron, which on its own is pretty badass, but iron can be a bit hard to find. So naturally, Aggron just use their horns to dig entire tunnels into the earth. The horns themselves are so strong that they can split bedrock while digging these tunnels in search of food. In addition to that, an Aggron's horns are the best way to identify its age. The longer the horns, the older the Aggron, which probably means my Aggron has longer horns than most others.
You know, I just kinda realized something. If Aggron eats iron, what if some of the steel-type Pokemon are made of iron? Like Magnemite or Clink? Does that mean that Aggron eats these Pokemon? Oh my god, that's terrible!
Well, Towley, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Magikarp was shown to be one of the Pokemon that can be eaten in the Pokemon world, so because of that, I wouldn't really be surprised if Pokemon ate other Pokemon in the wild, and if there are Pokemon made out of iron, you can bet your ass that Aggron is going to eat them up.
But I don't have an ass!
Okay, let's just move on. Number 3. Aggron are generally 6 feet 11 inches tall or 2.1 meters tall, and they generally weigh 793.7 pounds or 360 kilograms. In addition to that, once Aggron Mega evolves, it is then 7 feet 3 inches tall or 2.2 meters tall, and it then weighs 870.8 pounds or 395 kilograms. Aggron also has a gender ratio of 50% male and 50% female and a catch rate of 45.
Number 4!
Aggron is the only Pokemon with a dual typing, which is rock and steel, that loses one of its typings when it Mega Evolves. After Mega Evolution, Aggron is considered only a Steel type, which actually makes it a bit more viable and fun to play around with in terms of playability and competitive battles. To elaborate a bit, while the Rock and Steel typing sounds pretty great, it has a ×4 weakness to both Ground type and Fighting type moves, which are both very common in VGC. It also has a ×2 weakness to Water type moves, which is ironic considering that Aggron can learn Surf. That's right, I've swam around on my Aggron's back. Beat that. On another note, Mega Aggron has a base defense stat of 230, which is tied with Mega Steelix and Shuckle for the highest base defense stat out of all Pokemon. While it's not easy to say this, that means in terms of pure physical defense, my favorite beefy Mega Metal Godzilla looking creature is on par with a freaking Noodle Turtle. Dang it, Spooks, why couldn't I just leave that part out?
Noodle Turtle.
Shut up, Carl.
And the moment that you've all been waiting for, but not for very long, number 5! As we learned from those Pokedex entries at the beginning, Aggron is without a doubt a very, very strong Pokemon. But something you may not have known is that Aggron were one of the Pokemon that participated in the Great War that happened long ago. We don't know a whole lot about the war itself other than various things said throughout the games, but in the final episode of Pokemon Generations, we got a glimpse of the Pokemon who were fighting in that war. And among those Pokemon was of course Aggron itself. All I know is if I was fighting in a war involving Pokemon, the last Pokemon I'd want to fight against would be Aggron. In addition to that fact, when it comes to actually fighting an Aggron, you should pay attention to any dents that are within its armor, because these dents or scratches are used as mementos from previous battles to show its strength. And the more dents or damage within the armor, the more battles it's participated in. But there you have it, everybody, 5 facts about Aggron. Hopefully you enjoyed and learned something new. If you did, make sure to drop a like. Also be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. And in addition to that, we'll be sure to comment which Pokemon you would like to learn about next. Special thanks to the anime dude for helping me out on this one, even though he just kinda showed up. But you guys should definitely go check out his channel. I guarantee you won't regret it. But if you can't get enough Pokemon related content, well, be sure to click here for 10 facts about Heracross, or click here for 5 facts about Gastly. Thanks for watching, thanks to the anime dude for joining me, and I will see you all next time.